Ino goes undercover to investigate ritual murders, but what she finds is a town that doesn't just kill the forgotten, they eat them. Hey everyone, this is TH Stories 80, where we narrate fanfiction audiobooks from Naruto. Now we begin this one shot featuring Ino. Let's dive in. Ino Yamanaka adjusted the ribbon at her neck, her blonde hair spilling over her shoulders in deliberate disarray. The mirror in the dimly lit inn reflected a woman she barely recognized. Makeup painted her lips too red, her eyes too dark. She was undercover, disguised as one of the town's prostitutes, a mask she had to wear if she was going to uncover the truth about the ritualistic murders plaguing this forgotten place. The small town had grown quiet since the Fourth Shinobi War. Once its people had worked land, raised families, and traded goods with Konoha, but the war had stripped it bare. Crops failed, families shattered, poverty hollowed them out, and now whispers of missing women, always the unwanted, the outcasts, the one no one would search for, echoed like curses. Ino's mission was simple on paper: investigate, find the killers, and report back. Yet, nothing about this assignment felt simple. The streets carried a wrongness in the air. Men watched her with hunger, not of lust, but something colder, more primal. That night, she was led by one of the locals to a decrepit farmhouse on the edge of town. He said it was a gathering place where she'd meet clients. Instead, she stepped into a nightmare. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of smoke, grease, and something metallic that made her stomach churn. Long tables stretched across the room, and upon them were platters of meat, roasted and glistening, served alongside stale bread and sour wine. The townsfolk sat in silence, their eyes gleaming as they ate. Ino's blood froze when she noticed the bones. Not animal bones, human, small hands, shattered ribs, cracked skulls, all stripped clean. The man who had brought her in grinned, his teeth yellow and jagged. War took everything from us, he rasped. Now we take back what we can. The ones no one will miss, the whores, the drunkards, the drifters. They feed us. They keep us alive. Her chakra spiked with panic, but she forced her face to remain calm. She needed proof, needed to escape and report back. But the moment she stepped back, the room erupted in low growls. Dozens of faces turned toward her, meat still hanging from their lips. "You'll feed us too," a woman hissed, her mouth slick with blood. Ino's mind screamed for escape. She reached for her jutsu, fingers forming the seal, but before she could release it, rough hands grabbed her arms. The cannibals dragged her toward the table, chanting in broken voices their ritual for another feast. She fought, thrashing, slipping into the mind of one attacker long enough to break his grip and drive him into another. The chaos gave her a gap. She fled through the smoke and night air, her lungs burning. Behind her, laughter and screams followed, mingled with the sound of snapping bones. They hadn't cared she escaped. They already had their feast prepared. Back in Konoha, Ino filed her report. The evidence was undeniable. A town that had turned to cannibalism, feeding on the forgotten. The village elders would decide what to do, but no matter the outcome, Ino knew the truth. Those people were beyond saving. And at night, when she closed her eyes, she could still hear their voices. "We eat what the world throws away. Someday that will be you."